If you're ever locked out of your house, who's the first person you're going to call? Probably a locksmith, right? But are all locksmiths created equal? Here's Meghan Bragg with this morning's Verify.
This post on Reddit is warning people to double check a locksmith's credentials before booking an appointment. It says in North Carolina, a locksmith must be licensed. So is this true? Do you have to have a license to operate as a locksmith in North Carolina? Let's verify. Our sources are North Carolina law, the North Carolina Locksmith Licensing Board, and Nama Ben Shabat, owner of AKM Locksmith. According to North Carolina law, a locksmith in North Carolina does have to have the appropriate licensing because locksmiths have the knowledge and tools to bypass or neutralize security devices in vehicles, homes, and businesses. The Tar Heel state requires them to maintain their state license to protect public health, safety, and welfare. And Ben Shabat agrees.
So in order to have clearance and a trustworthy person to do the work, right? You need to know who they are, what they are, what's the background, do they have felonies, misdemeanors. You need to know a little bit more about the person before you let them gain access to your life.
And if you're looking for a locksmith in your area, the North Carolina Locksmith Licensing Board has a public database listing all available licensed locksmiths. The database shows the license number, expiration status, and date, along with any disciplinary actions taken against the locksmith. Now looking at South Carolina, locksmiths in that state do not need a license to operate as a locksmith. However, they do have to register with the Department of Labor Licensing and Regulation. If you're looking for a trustworthy locksmith, there are various locksmith associations like the South Carolina Locksmith Association that can help. And Ben Shabat says if an unlicensed locksmith tries to travel from South Carolina into North Carolina to ply their trade,
you shouldn't do it, no.
So we can verify that yes, you have to have a license to operate as a locksmith in North Carolina, and there is a state database that shows all of the credentialed locksmiths in your area. A license is not required in South Carolina, but locksmiths do have to register with the Palmetto State. With your Verify, I'm Meghan Bragg.
If you have something you would like verified, just email us at verify@wcnc.com.